Hello, good morning everybody. I hope you're having a good morning. Today is 29th of April. So let's see what we have. We'll look at the strength meter. Let me load it on my screen first. We'll start with the pairs that are the strongest. Sorry, delete this first. So we do have NZD, New Zealand dollar. This is the strongest as I'm speaking now. And then we have the next one, Japanese yen. This is the second strongest. And then you have the British pound, weakest. And then you also have euro being the most weakest. So today we are taking a combination of these two, either the first one, the first symbol, New Zealand dollar versus British pound, New Zealand dollar versus euro, or Japanese yen versus British pound, or Japanese yen versus the euro. So you are to trade a combination, any symbol which has either any of these ones, then that's the symbol you're supposed to be trading. So we'll start off with the first one, based on the trend. That's based on the strength. This is the strongest, this is the strongest, this is the weakest and most weakest. Based on the strength, we have euro JPY being this is a sell, an active downtrend. Euro GBP, an active downtrend. Euro CAD, an active downtrend. We have euro AUD, an active downtrend. Euro NZD, an active downtrend. GBP JPY, we have an active downtrend. GBP AUD, GBP NZD, we have an active downtrend. Then we have all the AUDs, this one, this, and the last one. All of them are upwards. Also NZD USD is also uptrend. We have NZD CHF uptrend, NZD CAD an active uptrend. Then we have CAD CHF where we have an active uptrend. So let's now look at the individual symbols. Let's see what we have. We'll look at the main symbols so that we can see exactly what we are having. And we'll start off with Euro USD. Euro USD, we have it here. So Euro USD so far, there's a trend line here which looks really good. A resistance. There's a move down. It came back as a resistance. It continued down, it came back as a resistance. So as I'm speaking now, we are currently around the same trend line which we are selling from previously. This should give us the correct place we want to sell from. This is a resistance. We have a resistance. We have a resistance here. This should give us the correct place we want to pick a sell from. So if you're looking at this chart now, you better be expecting a sell. If the price gets to this point here, this should give you the correct place you want to pick a sell from. So as it is now, just expect a sell from this point. Expect a sell to push price up to the lower level, which should be this one here. Expect price to go up to this support. A move like this, the price needs to come back up to this point, then maybe bounce from that point and head to the upper side, or break to the lower side up to the next level, which is this one. So we'll move forward. Let's move forward to GBP USD. GBP USD. GBP USD is upwards. We have an active uptrend. Somehow the price is moving to the upper side, but there are levels which you have to take account of. We have, this is a very good trend line. It looks like it has been broken some multiple times, but it's actually a good level. So we had this, a resistance, we had a resistance, then we have a support. After the break above it, we have a support here. We also have a support, and we have a support here. So technically we need to see a retracement up to this support. If the price can come back up to this level, that is, if the price moves down up to this point, then that should give us the correct place we want to buy from. So this should be the correct place to be looking for a buy from. If the price pulls back down up to this point, that will be a good place to buy it from. We do expect that buy to take us up to this point. So if you pick a buy there, if you successfully manage to pick a buy here, expect that buy to take price up to this resistance, where if it goes above, expect it to continue to the upper side. So let's move forward. Let's see what we have. This is also another line. So as I'm speaking now, we actually expect a retracement. We expect price to go up to the support, which we just drew. We expect price to get up to this point here. So we'll move forward. We'll move forward to our next symbol, and that should be USD JPY. So USD JPY is downwards. The price is moving perfectly to the lower side. We did have some support here. We did have a support here yesterday. So we had a support here. We had a support there. We had a support there. And then we also had a support when the price actually was about to break below it. Then there's this break, there's the retracement. We took a sell. So we expect that sell to take price up to this level here. If you took a sell with us previously, you're supposed to hold onto that position. Expect it to take price up to 105.717. So just a retracement, and then we pick a sell up to 105.717. On the upper side, we have this level here. So this is just some support, some resistance. The price didn't come back. So this should give us the correct place to sell it from. And should the price come back maybe up to this point, then that will be a good place to look for a sell from. So technically, this is what should be happening. We do expect price to give us a sell. If it comes back to this point, that should be a good place we want to pick a sell from. So let's see what we have next. Let's see what we have on the next symbol. We look at gold. We look at SP500 first of all. SP500, we had a resistance where we expected price to break beyond, and that's exactly what has happened. So we had a resistance here previously, this resistance here, a resistance, there was this break, there was a false break, then it came back again above it. So this should be the correct place to pick a buy from. If you have to trade now, have your pending buy limit within this range. Have your pending buy limit, then have your stop loss below the false breakout itself. So what I call the false breakout is this one, the move below that support and then a pullback